Hey everyone, Matthew Robinson back again. I didn't do so well last week with my NFL predictions, but I'm hoping to do a little bit better this week. Last week we had a lot of kind of surprise matches and things I just didn't know were going to go that way. But I still did okay. Alright, so this week, first match, Bengals versus Falcons. Falcons are a really tough team. Bengals have been struggling. Carson Palmer's really been, basically, no pun intended, throwing away games. But I'm still going to give a slight edge to the Bengals on this one, even though they're playing the Falcons at home. I'm going to put some faith in the Bengals here, go out on a limb here. This is kind of my more of like, I'm just kind of going out on a limb. We'll see what happens. But I'm thinking the Bengals, hopefully, after that bye week, have gotten themselves together and will be able to beat the Falcons. Okay, Jaguars at Chiefs. Jaguars are a solid team, but the Chiefs are a really good team this year. They are for real, people. People who are doubting that it was just a fluke a couple of times when they beat some teams, like the Chargers, who turned out to be a pretty bad team. I think the Chiefs are pretty legit. And I'm going to go with the Chiefs beating the Jaguars, especially since the Jaguars are playing the Chiefs at home. Redskins at Bears. Redskins played actually pretty tough against the Colts. You know, they were always trying to play catch-up, but they had a legitimate chance to win that game in the final minutes. So I'm going to go with the Redskins beating the Bears. Even though the Bears are a pretty tough team, they got a really strong defense, and the Redskins' defense is really what they need to work on, as it's keeping them from winning a lot of those really close games. But I'm going to say that the Redskins are going to beat the Bears this week. Rams at Bucks. Rams are a really good team. It turns out they actually can win some matches. So I'm going to go with the Rams. Eagles at Titans. This could go either way, but I'm going to go with the Eagles again. Another road team winning this week. I just feel like the Eagles are going to beat the Titans. I think they're really starting to find a rhythm with Cobb and Vic and everything. And I'm going to go with the Eagles. 49ers at Panthers. 49ers got their win, but it was against, the Raiders? It's not that big of a deal. Panthers will probably beat the 49ers. Browns at Saints. Saints, despite they're not having the dominating season some people may have thought they were going to have, Saints should beat the Browns. Steelers at Dolphins. Steelers are maybe one of the best teams in the league right now. Steelers are going to beat the Dolphins. Bills at Ravens. I still think the Ravens, in a sense, are the team to beat right now in the NFL, especially once they hit their groove with their offense. Ravens will win. Cardinals versus Seahawks. I'm going to go with the Seahawks, even though I can see the Cardinals being the Seahawks. I'm going to go with the Seahawks purely because the Seahawks are at home. Raiders at Broncos. I'm going to go with the Broncos winning this one because it's the Raiders. Come on, the best thing about the Raiders, as I've said numerous times, is their cheerleaders. I'm definitely going with the Broncos winning this one. And all that fluidity of the team is going to come together and they'll overcome a pretty substandard team like the Raiders are. Vikings at Packers. I'm going to go with the Vikings. This could go either way. I understand, but I'm going to go with the Vikings. That's going to be a big game, I'm sure. The media's going to be hyping up. Oh yeah, Brett Favre returns to his old field. It's not that big of a deal. But I'm going to say Vikings are going to win this game. Giants at Cowboys. The Cowboys, and I'm so happy for this, are not a good team this year. So I'm going to go with the Giants, who are red hot right now, and kind of sneaking up on people with their wins. So that's my NFL predictions. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Leave your comments below, and we'll see what happens this week. It's going to be an exciting week of football. Also, stay tuned for a new sketch coming soon that's going to be on my channel called Tales from the Cat. Now, I'm not sure if I'm going to be releasing it all as one video or in separate little videos. I'll probably be releasing separate little videos all leading up to the Halloween. So check that out. They'll be coming soon. Also, I want to thank everyone who's tuning into the Final Cut. It keeps growing and growing. We're all booked through 2010, and that's actually causing me to start doing some special Saturday shows. So a couple weeks from now, you're going to start seeing me doing 2 shows a week. And I'm going to have a show soon, hopefully, with Seth Allison and Jeff Loveness, who are going to be guest starring on an episode of The Office. And they're 2 friends of mine who actually work on the Random Show, a show I also work on. Going to be pretty cool next couple months, so stay tuned for all of that. If you haven't checked out any latest episodes of The Final Cut, you can check them out at my blog, rfmp.wordpress.com. I think that's pretty much it, guys. We'll see what happens this week in the NFL. So until next time, remember to rate, comment, subscribe, and please remember, it's all there.